Welcome, everyone, to Analytics Are For the Nerds, a comedy Dynasty football podcast. I washed my hair, and Louie and Ryan still have better looks than I do. Let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the
Film festival, it's just a golf clap, right? They don't actually give you like a real clap. I feel like it's very, high society. They're not going to give you
Yeah, it's like a queef clap. Like
I'm never gonna get that image out of my head. We've
like that Moana.
Very clear 101 in this biggest foot in the mouth draft. And the 101, it's very clearly Rex Ryan, because that guy has definitely put some feet in the mouth. 100%. Guy loves feet, his white feet.
Big feet.
Lots of feet in
Little
the mouth.
feet.
I'm sure.
So many feet. Long live Dolly Parton.
Hold on, I gotta look up how she
It's not.
is.
You're looking. Wait, do you not know who Dolly Parton is?
No, I know who she is. I'm just trying to see what she looks like now.
She's still with us.
No, I want to see what she looks like now because like 10 years ago I would have. Oh, I still would. 100% still would. Absolutely. How old is she? She's got to be like 80, right? Are you judging me? I can't see you because I'm looking at Google.
That ticker. Let me see.
you're
And
judging.
the double mustache and that is fucking gross. So welcome.
I do want to be clear, though, that I have earned one, and Lou is depressed. There's a big difference. Lou is still trying to convince 16-year-olds he's cool, and they keep telling him they don't want weed from him. They can get it from anywhere.
Hi guys.
Hey.
What's going
that
on?
video makes me realize that we change our looks so frequently. We all do. So hi.
You especially. I'm loving the bangs though. I gave you a compliment pre-show, but I will do it on air and give you your flowers because I'm loving the look.
Thank you. It's really just to hide wrinkles because I don't want to inject my face with anything. Not that anything's wrong with that. I just am cheap, and that's it. Underneath this, yuck.
I don't think I need it yet. Is that too many wrinkles? Should I be getting it? Is that a lot?
You know what? It looks like you're about to practice handwriting, and that's not bad.
Right.
What
And
a gift.
you don't want to be like what is it, Millie Bobby Brown now, right? They say she can't have facial expressions anymore, so it's a good thing, in the movies, right? They were saying that.
Oh no! Oh, isn't she like 24?
I was just gonna say, isn't she like a kid? Like, is she?
Is she
kid?
9 months old? God. Good though. She didn't need it, so that's good to know. Again, not that anything's wrong with it. Do you? Did we talk about, speaking of body altering? Did we talk about Jennifer Lopez?
I think so.
She has 2 new things on her, is what I will say.
She got breast implants.
She got breast implants. You heard it here
I
first.
was like, she got new butt cheeks. What?
Apparently, when you use squats,
no, that's insane at that age. And what are you doing?
No, but
Go ahead.
No, I'm just a big believer of we should stop hating ourselves, but I also think if you want to, whatever, it's very. But Jennifer Lopez, when perfect needs to change, they're massive.
Okay, I was gonna say now. I think I might have to look this up.
All right,
So Ben Affleck's definitely doing the Michael Scott in The Office thing right now with Jan, where he's like reconsidering the second of the split ups, and he's going to get back together with her for a third time. I'm pretty sure now.
I don't think she needed it, but so if you want to take a moment just to Google, but she's a great actor. I saw her in that new Netflix movie. It was cute.
Listen, if you do not become a better fantasy football player because of this podcast, you're doing it wrong. We are absolutely tuning you into the most important things.
We're helping you connect with your best girls and gays, and we're giving you sport talk. So really, we're here to help everyone. So
wait, is this like new?
I'm a
I'm at least seeing an article that she from 2025 saying that she had them. I'm wondering if she got them augmented again, because that would be insane.
They're big. They're bigger.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's something. But good for her. Congrats on you.
Some girls want it all. She already had the butt. What does she need? She needs boobs now too.
I know.
Pick a side, literally.
I know. Singer, songwriter, dancer, model. Yeah, good for her though. So we're now a JLo Stan account. So our not friend of the podcast, but we can pretend they are. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got married. Any hot takes on that? Any surprise celebrity guest you guys saw?
My first take on it is the just TNT married is they needed to throw that back into like the think tank for longer and let it like come up with something better. I hated that. Also the fact that you're getting married in a basketball arena. I get that it's MSG. I mean, but it felt very tacky. I saw that there was like a raffle. I mean, I don't know what we're doing.
For what
here.
though, Ryan? For anyone
For a Chanel bag, right?
And Cartier watches. People were
wow. Okay.
I mean,
I'm very turned off by all of this. I don't know. Like, I'm just, maybe it's because I'm not a Swiftie or something, but I don't know. I don't like this.
I love the idea of you being at their wedding, and then you're just like, and just shaking your head, walking past everything. Like, this is too much. This is too like.
What is this fountain doing in the middle of section 123? Like, just get this out of here. It doesn't fit.
It's all insane to me. It's insane that somebody so dumb and Travis Kelce is just in the world's most expensive wedding probably, and this dude is in there. We're going to be drafting wedding songs later. I mean, I want to see so bad his must playlist. His must playlist was like Sugar Ray.
Yes.
There Blink 182. There was some real good ones in there, I'm sure.
Yeah, a lot of Pitbull. And then,
well, let's not hate on Pitbull. Pitbull might be on my list later.
Mr. 318. What is it?
Mr. 305. Come on.
305. I never get that.
What are we even doing here?
I'm like giving the zip code of the villages. I'm like, I don't know, Mr. I don't know. So do you see the thing about the best friend wearing the same dress as? Is it not C.D. Lamb's girlfriend, but someone's fiance was wearing the exact same dress as Taylor Swift's childhood best friend.
Well, see, that's where our two algorithms diverge. We don't get that.
I get French bulldog puppies and so you guys missed a lot apparently. But congrats to them, and also on their podcast, the Travis and Jason Kelce, they had Prince William on right before the wedding. So guests of the pod, Prince William.
I think his name is Tom Brady, Ellie. I'm pretty sure that's what most people refer to him as.
Oh, right. He did have Prince William on, which is kind of bonkers. All right, so let's talk. I can still do a little something else. We had Emmy nominations that came out today. Did you anything that looked familiar? Do you want me to read off a couple for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I saw some of them read off a couple of the big ones.
All right, tell me did you guys see Andor?
No.
Okay, you're going to love this Emmys. The Diplomat, that was great. I saw that, season 2.
No.
Wow. Okay. This is where you guys, I need to tell you, this is why we need to stop watching sports all the time and watch.
I know there are a lot on these lists, so I'm surprised you brought up two that I didn't, because there are a lot that I have watched. This was like the first time I saw nominations where I was like, oh, I love all these shows.
What about Star Trek Reimagined? No, I'm joking.
Definitely not.
I made that one up. The Last of Us?
Yes, Last of Us was good. Ryan still behind. Ryan doesn't watch TV. No, Last of Us I liked a lot. I think this last season was not as good as the first one, but
good recovery.
I saw that the new Game of Thrones spinoff, which was absolutely amazing, got a lot of nominations, and that was such a good show. That was probably better than like the last 4 seasons of Game of Thrones.
That I just started watching, and I'm at an episode where it's like episode 5 or 6 of season 1, and it's giving me anxiety. So now I don't know if I can finish it.
If you weren't hooked on that show from episode 1 with the old guy with the horse cock, I don't know what your TV friggin' thing is, but there's that 80-year-old with if you're not into that right away, if you're not hooked onto that show, I don't know how you're not watching every episode.
For the record, this now shows that I have a cheaper therapy bill than Louis does. So that's what that statement means. All right. So we also have Slow Horses. Speaking of horse C words, The White Lotus. You guys watch that?
White Lotus was amazing.
Amazing.
Every season of White Lotus is great.
And then Ben Stiller's Severance. Also got nominated.
Severance is amazing. Shrinking, I saw, got a lot of nominations.
The Pit was great. And then there's.
Did you watch The Pit? Did you watch The Pit? I have not. I have not been. I watched a couple episodes. It's too. I don't know. It's like it brings me back to what was the OG hospital one? ER. Yeah, and I don't know. But I know it's like more R-rated. I mean, people love it. I get really weird with any kind of hospital shows. Like, I'm very queasy easily. I know I just said I watch Game of Thrones and they're like literally beheading people, but I that not as much as like needles and I know a beheading to a dragon is not real. I know that someone bleeding out of their anus is a real thing that can happen to me tomorrow. I'm talking a lot about private parts today. I'm sorry, but
that's older the sharpest left turn I've ever heard. And it was like, where's this going?
I went from beheading dragons to bleeding out of their anus.
I just like the idea of you wiping and going, oh no. All right, let's go back to sports now. So anyway, congratulations to all the nominees. But to get us on track, we are going to talk sports. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but football still hasn't started. And our podcast keeps going. And we've got so much to talk about. So this week, we are going to do a little dynasty buys and sells. So I'm going to give you guys a position, and you're going to tell me who you're going to buy and sell, okay? So, Ryan, I'm going to have you go first, and then Louis. So first up, quarterback. Who are you buying and selling in Dynasty?
All right. So my buy at quarterback is Jordan Love. I think there are a lot of reasons to expect Green Bay to be more pass heavy this year. Number one, you have Josh Jacobs, that legal trouble. You have the extensions, the focus is on Christian Watson and Jaden Reed and now Golden. So I just expect pass happier offense, and you can get him for, I'd say, I was trying to work a deal to get him for a 28 first. The guy was insisting on a 27 first, but if you're going to be a contender, I mean, a late first for that is a pretty good value, I think, in Superflex. My sell is Tyler Shuck, and I think Louis might disagree with this one. I know we're both in agreement on the New Orleans offense, but here's where it causes me concern. Number one, the guy had 16 touchdown passes last year. I mean, very low touchdown number. And I mean, that's going to be a big problem. And just what his value is right now. I mean, his value on Keep Trade Cut, which I know is just one barometer, but it's saying you could get Chuck for Marvin Harrison Jr. or T Higgins or Zay or late 27 first. I'm taking all of those over Tyler Shuck. I think there are a lot of scenarios that play out where he's not the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints after this year. And because of that, I'm cashing out at what I think is a pretty decent value for what you paid for that pick.
I don't think that's a crazy thing to say, and I really do follow your take there. If he has the year that I'm expecting, I don't see that happening. I see him getting another year, but I 100% see that even if he has a monster fantasy year, there's also a world where the Saints are bad and he's just not the quarterback. So
that's right.
I don't disagree with that. My buy for quarterback is Kyler Murray. I just not only am I super confident that he's going to win that job, which I think it's so many people talking about that being a competition to me is baffling as it is. Like, I just think he's clear cut going to win that. And not only that, but I think this is the best talent he's been around in his career, and obviously a great offensive mind in O'Connell. So I really like that, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him sign there long-term after a good year. And then Micelle, I can't believe I got this. I was expecting that I was going to have to change it because of Ryan, but Jalen Hurts is, you want to talk about somebody that I don't know will have a job going into next year. I think Hurts is definitely on the hot seat this year and would need to have a really monster year to keep his job in Philly.
You did look really nervous when I called out Ryan to say it first. You were like,
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to switch it up. Louis, you're going to go next, and I'm going to give you running back. Who are you selling?
My buy at running back is Blake Corum. I just, I know we've been talking about the fall of Kyron Williams, at least for last year, and that didn't happen. But they did get way more 50-50 towards the second half of the year, and I don't see how that doesn't even come into this year even more so the other way, where Corum by the end of this year should be the dominant running back in that backfield. I still can't really figure out his price and why it's so low in redraft. I think he's one of the best values. And they've shown even with the Kyron love that like analytics and pure talent really don't mean much to them. They've stuck with Kyron for a few years. So even if Blake Corum isn't, the dominant running back that, we'd love to see, I just wonder if system doesn't just say, hey, we're not spending a lot of money at this position. He's our guy the next 2-3 years until we replace him with the next guy. So I think Corum's a really solid buy here. My sell is Ken Walker the third. Again, I think he very much can have a really good year, a redraft year, maybe even two in KC if it goes right. Andy Reid has just shown not to use running backs enough in the red zone for touchdowns. I feel like he's not going to get a lot of touchdowns, and then I don't know how much of the receiving game he'll really get. So I think his value has gone so much high because of the landing spot in Kansas City that he's worth the sell right now at his point.
I disagree on that one pretty strongly. I think he's a great buy right now because I still don't think the market trusts it for whatever reason. And maybe it's because of your argument, but people I think are discounting too much the fact that Andy Reid really hasn't had a running back that's worth giving those carries to since Kareem Hunt when he was a rookie. When he was a rookie, do you remember what his finish was as a running back that year? He was a running back 4 overall. And he had 8 touchdowns. He had 272 carries. I mean, he is absolutely willing to give a guy a workload if he's good enough to handle it. I do expect Ken Walker to smash. I expect that to be a 3-year window. But again, he is 26-year-old running back, so that's probably going to be it. Just getting back to the buys and sells, buy is Quinshon Judkins. I think we're going to look back at that running back class and say after Genty, he's the next best running back, and it's not even really close. He had a really good year last year. And, before that injury was starting to, I think really come on with some explosive runs. And I know there are some serious concerns about the Browns offense, but that's why I think you can get him at a discount. And I think he makes him a good buy. For my sell, it's Chase Brown. I've never been a Chase Brown believer. He's felt like a flash in the pan type player to me that has a very, burns brightly for a very short period of time. He's 27.3 years old right now. I mean, what are the chances that he's the starting running back for the Bengals next year? I think it's probably less than 50%. I mean, there are so many different reasons why they would want to replace him. And I honestly think that of all the coaches who are currently in a position right now, Zach Taylor is the biggest hot seat out of all of them because he shouldn't have even had that job right now. I know they have cheap ownership, but another bad year and he's gone. And then Chase Brown's probably gone and they're going to draft somebody. So I would sell him if I could because his value, again, right now, I don't see it getting much higher.
Did I mishear you, or did you call him 27.3 years old?
Yeah, I did call him that. Yes.
What a burn.
Listen, but that's 27.3 as of July, so he's going to be 27.5 when the season kicks off.
What is he, a toddler?
Yeah.
I'm 23 and 2/3.
We are going to celebrate his half birthday if you're available on September 8th.
What is he? Millie Bobby Brown? This is disgusting.
I
gross.
saw you stewing.
Yeah.
Ellie, there. I saw you were looking
What's
for the
her name?
punchline. I saw you were looking for the punchline.
I was like, what is that girl's married to Bon Jovi's son? So good. Thank you. I see you get me, Lou. All right, so let's go wide receiver. Now I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to give it to Ryan.
All right. So my buy for wide receiver is Jalen Waddle. Again, this is something where I just don't think the market has properly valued this player. I mean, we used to be so excited about Jalen Waddle. He was a second round pick for a while, and then disappointed in Miami after, listen, I think he had a really hard time last year. I think Tua and the struggles were well documented, but I still think you have a really good player there. And the Broncos are going to be so incentivized to make him their number one for what they paid to get him. And you could still get him for pretty cheap. Like, I don't understand why people don't really want him right now, but he's an easy buy for me. And on the other side, I'm going to say my sell is Parker Washington. There are a lot of people who are Parker Washington believers. I'm not one of them. I think he is more of like a Travis Fulgham type, where he's like, you're going to remember him as like this guy that had a couple of flashes. And then, there's a lot of puff pieces right now about all of the Jaguars receiving weapons. And if I can use that to parlay, I think you could get a late first for him right now. I think someone might be crazy enough to do that. And if you could cash out and in a better class next year with a younger, more promising prospect, take that.
Ooh.
I agree big time on the Waddle thing. I can't disagree more on Parker Washington. I think he's their number one and will be their number one going forward. But
all right, I'm going to search for the leagues right now where I have him and you have the first.
I think he's the number one for sure. I would not trade a first for him, even thinking he's the number one. But I just am not trading 27 first at all. So my wide receiver, Zechariah Branch, I think is someone that is going undervalued. He's in that tier of wide receivers that got picked, in the late second, third round of rookie drafts this year, that I just think he has one of the best opportunities out of that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I think anything different from his skill than Malachi Fields or Skylar Bell or any of those other guys, and Ted Hurst. I'm not going to sit here and say that I think much more of him. I just think there's some draft capital there. I think there's opportunity there for sure. And, I think Tua wins that job, and there's a little bit better offense with Stefanski there. I like him a lot, and I just think that he could be a really good buy at this point if you could find him right around that late second, third round value that he just went at a month ago. And then my sell, again, hate to keep going back to Philly, but Devontae Smith, I love the player. I truly love the player. I love the skill. If you look at the offensive coordinator's past, Mannion, is it Mannion? Yeah. He just has not used the number one wide receiver in any kind of dominant force, and it's usually been spread out quite a bit. I think with the Dontayne Wicks and even Hollywood Brown as guys behind him now, I think that those are two, and obviously Mekhi Lemon. I think they're going to spread out the ball more. They got Stowers behind Goddard this year. I'm a little bit, I think everybody just thinks Smith's the new number one, and that means big things. I don't mind cashing out on him with that hype.
All right. Very interesting take. So with that, Louis, I wanted to hear your take on tight ends.
My buy is Justin Jolly. If we weren't previewing the AFC East just in a few minutes, I may have picked Sadiq, because even as high as he is on some people, I'm higher than anybody on him. But my second guy or 1A is definitely Justin Jolly. I just think he's got all the opportunity. He fits a Sean Payton's offense perfectly. Like, he's the build he wants. He'll play H-back in that offense perfectly fine. I just think he's going to be the dominant tight end there by midseason. So I really love him, and I just don't think that yeah, I think a lot of people would be hesitant to trade him right now. So he would be somebody that you probably would have to quote unquote overpay for a little bit. But I think he even exceeds that. And then AJ Barner's my sell. I just think Elijah Arroyo is the more talented guy. I think, AJ Barner had a really good year in a productive offense, and and that was a position that they value. I just think Arroyo will eventually take over that job. And so if you can cash off of the year that Barner just had, and maybe even hold off a little bit, because I would expect for him to kind of continue that role into the new season. But I think it's only a matter of time before Arroyo takes that job.
My dynasty tight end buy is Brenton Strange. I think that when you look at the price for somebody like him, there's obviously a lot of mouths to feed and a lot of question marks, and then you also look at the fact that they drafted 2 tight ends, one in the second round. And I think there's some fear that, he's going to get squeezed out. I think he basically plays a different position than these other guys. And when he was on the field, he was pretty dominant in commanding targets. So I'm believing the hype from last year, and I'll buy him for, I think you could probably get him. I know it's in a tight end premium, the price is always going to be high for these guys, but non-tight end premium leagues, you can get him for the third. So, I'd buy that all day. My sell, and this one might surprise some people, but it's Trey McBride. He's probably the tight end 2 consensus right now. But I think that with his age, he's 26.6 to be exact. And you can get Colston Loveland and a plus right now for Trey McBride. And I'm easily making that, tier down, so to speak, to go from tight end 2 to tight end 3 and get a plus like, Jonathan Brooks or a second, something like that, something comparable value. So I think it's time to cash out on Trey McBride at very high value. I mean, don't just give him away, but you can get something really nice for him.
I don't totally hate that idea. Those are good buys and sells there. Before we get into our AFC preview, I just want to mention our sponsor, Validad. Got the hat here, trying to show off the new ink, lifting stuff up.
Let's see.
Show you guys the new ink that nobody complimented me on yet. So show that, but it's a little tribute to the hip. With the Wheat Kings. Just one thing. But back to our sponsor. Sorry, you could. What were you gonna say? Go ahead, say your funny shit.
I wanted to do a thing with Ryan where we give you quotes and you have to tell us if it's like a line from like Edgar Allan Poe or Tragically Hip to see like.
Please do that segment next week. I will love to do that segment next week. Please do that prep. And
it's only going to be Edgar Allan Poe.
Validad is our sponsor. The hats are great. Go to validad.com. Validad is a brand created to empower fathers and reflect the values of strength, commitment, and authenticity. They exist to highlight the importance of active fatherhood and celebrate the men who show up for their families day in and day out. Through their designs, they honor real fatherhood and inspire the next generation to lead with purpose, strength, and pride. Stay valid. Go to valid.com and use promo code NotYourUncle for 10% off.
Yeah. And then just to say that with more emphasis, if we want to cut this, go to validad.com and use Not Your Uncle for 10% off coupon.
Well, yeah, and you're hotter. So like 100%, you should be doing the ad read. Nobody we'll both of us will just take off during the ad read. You just go full screen.
During the ad read, you reminded us about your dad, and we got really sad. And you're like, not your dad because I don't have one.
You know whose dad really isn't valid? Mine, because he's not here.
Thank you. Please check out validad.com. It's great. I was looking the other day and I was like, oh, there's some fun ones. The family photos they have. The owner of the company has a very cute family and they're wearing the gear and it's really awesome. So check it out. And then yes, Louis now has 2 tattoos and they're all look at you. You ink is addicting.
I'm getting a leg sleeve next week.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
It's going to be based around the
God.
pant. Listen, yeah. Oh,
Wait.
Wait,
Ryan, you guess first. You guess first.
I know I already started saying it. But
Zuba's pants. I
No.
just heard something about pants.
It's going to be some sort of blue story of like connecting family and Buffalo and
Buffalo. You're getting closer.
Mia,
You're getting
and
closer. It is it's a historical Buffalo event. One of the biggest events in Buffalo history,
Dingus
probably.
Day. You're doing Dingus Day. Oh, you're doing the assassination of McKinley?
We're there. Yes, the Pan Am. It's one of the Pan Am Expo logos. Is going to be the main focus of it, and then he's building a sleeve around it, and it's going to be right down the back of my calf.
I mean, you know about the X-ray machine that was there, and then the president was shot, and all they had to do was bring him up, but then they didn't do it, and then like he was on, and then the thing was buzzing, but it was on a metal table. It's crazy.
I know we make a lot of jokes about me being stupid on this podcast, even though I have a 4.0 and on the dean's list. But I get it. I play the idiot well, and I am an idiot in a lot of different things, but that is legit my favorite. If someone gave me a DeLorean tomorrow and said you can go wherever in time, future, but I would go to 1901 Buffalo. I love my city. I love my town, and that was when we were the biggest, and we were the talk of the world. We had the biggest world accident. We introduced electricity to the world. We're the fucking best, dude. We're so fucking cool.
I'm just trying to think of a world where Louis operates and isn't stumping for Kenny Pickett. Like he's just out there. Kenny Pickett doesn't even exist. There's no such thing as fantasy football.
Yeah,
he's
telling them
he's pushing he's selling lamp oil or something. Yeah. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, he's like forget the women's suffrage movement and all that stuff, which comes after 1901. But man, I love.
Let me tell you about Puka Nakua. Hey, don't worry, you ladies will get your rights soon. But let me tell you what's going to happen in about 80 years.
I think it's very cool. I can't wait to see it. So now maybe we'll do some fun 1901 facts next week.
That's going to be the 18th. So a couple weeks, I will be able to show you. Yeah, it's going to. I don't like this. Okay, so again, sorry, I know I'm derailing here, but we'll cut this short. But so my first tattoo was really short. It was just my daughter's name. That was maybe 45 minutes. This one was like a 4-hour sit. Got a little annoying, a little bit. That the guy that's so this is kind of small, it's not, it's most of my bottom arm, but for a calf sleeve, I don't know. He goes, I'm going to have you come in at 4:00 on a Friday. That way you're my last one and we could just sit here till it's done. And I don't know what that means. And I'm a little scared. What do you think that means? Am I going to be there till like 2 a.m. with this dude digging in my fucking calf? I don't know.
Whoa.
But he's like old school. He's like in his 60s. Like, I feel like he's going to be like, nah, dude, don't be a pussy. We're here until it's done.
Yeah. People now go, I'm sure you've seen this. They now go to hospitals they go under, and so they get like a full back tattoo.
Yeah.
But that seems. Oof, I hear the feet are very painful, right?
I'll tell you this, and these are 2 on my arm, so I'm not trying to sit here and sound all tough. I was certain. The reason why I waited 41 years for my first one was I was certain I was going to cry like a little. Like I don't do needles well. I don't do pain very well. I'll be the first. They haven't been bad. They don't hurt at all to me. I'm like, I'm addicted. I love it. I'm going to probably be adding one every like 4 to 5 months.
Okay. Are you going to do a Justin Bieber neck tattoo?
I do kind of like a little bit of a neck. I got a new job we'll be talking about a little bit later and they don't want any visible tattoos. So maybe I'll wait a little bit on that. But I do like the neck tattoo. I do think that's going to be one. My next one's a thigh after the leg sleeve. I'm going to get a polar bear with sunglasses on my thigh.
Coca-Cola, new sponsor.
Very, very Coca-Cola-like, yes. All right, I derailed this too much. I'm sorry.
No, I love it. But I love tattoos. That's very cool. And I can imagine it would be, by the way, all my pictures on my phone is just Jennifer Lopez's new
Sorry, Ryan, we have to make this a 10-minute segment now. So,
Okay, so I guess we're going to go back to football. Gentlemen, now we are going to do a AFC. Wait, hold on one second. We're going to do an AFC East preview. So we switch this every week. And so we're going to go through every team. I'm going to ask you a question about it, and you guys give me your hot takes, okay? So first up, we're going to go with my favorite team. We're going to talk about the Bills. So will the Bills be more aggressive on the defense? Will a more aggressive I'm going to use words, everyone. Sorry, talking tattoos, I'm just getting all worked up. Will a more aggressive defense lead to an even more scoring for the Bills? And I just want to say that sounds like a sentence written by someone that goes to community college. Where they shouldn't have.
That's really funny. I wouldn't talk about yourself like that. That's mean, but fine.
So mean. By the way, school is good school, right? So
I'll answer quickly. Yes, I really do think so. I think that you're going to see a defense that's kind of out of order a little bit because Leonard's still trying to get it straight. I do think they're going to be more aggressive, leading to more plays or big plays. And I think that they have a really tough schedule. So negative game script is going to allow them to be a little bit more aggressive offensively. I think we're going to see bigger passing numbers this year for sure.
I'm going to say yes, there's more scoring, but it's not because of the defense. I think it's Joe Brady. I really do buy into this kind of idea that McDermott was kind of the governor on the concept of, taking more risks. I think he saw that early in Josh's career and got really averse to it. And I think Brady realizes that, hey, listen, we have a Superman alien at quarterback. Let's just harness that and be more aggressive. So I do expect it, but I think it's not going to be because of the defense.
And then just to follow up on that for both of you, the pressure Joe Brady has this season now to just make up for all the angry Bills fans with that McDermott loss. What do you think that looks like for him?
Want to go right?
I mean, I think he's going to just try to chart his own path. I mean, the early report on, from at least the players' perspective is that they really like what he brings to the table. And I'm just excited to see what he does as a offensive, play designer and also kind of having that oversight as the head coach, right? You're running the direction of the team. Is it going to look different? Are we going to take, different chances? He's going to be organized. Like, I know there are certain things we took for granted when we had McDermott because we knew we would be prepared and so on and so forth, unless it was last, 2 minutes of the game. But I'm kind of excited to see what Brady brings.
Yeah.
I think he's going he comes with a comfortable confidence. It's not like a cocky confidence. I think he really has a lot of confidence in this. And I think he's going to want to set himself apart from McDermott, whether or not him and McDermott, if the rumors were true that McDermott kind of held him back a little bit offensively, whether that's true or not, he's going to want to prove that to be not true. He's going to want to prove that he's a little bit different in his game. So I think he will, I think the offense will look a little bit more explosive.
Great. Next up, Patriots. Were they a product of an easy schedule last season? And how much does A.J. Brown have left in the tank?
Let me start there, right? I think they were 100% a product of an easy schedule. I think they come down to earth. I wouldn't be shocked if they missed the playoffs. I really, that's how much I think that they were lucky last year with how that looked. The Vrabel stuff, not for nothing, is a distraction and, whatever. And I think A.J. Brown was a mistake. I think it was a huge mistake. I don't think he does have a lot left on the tank. I think it might be one of those things where he has a couple good games and everybody's like, oh, what a move. And then they start losing games. And then by the end of the year, he's motherfucking Drake May. Like, I could just see that going that way. I'm betting against them big.
I think the answer to this question depends on your individual opinion of Drake May. I personally am a Drake May believer, so I do believe that despite the fact that, yes, it's a fact, they had an easy schedule last year, and that's what happens when you don't finish at the top of the division, so you get the cakewalk of a schedule, but I just still believe that he's a good quarterback. I mean, he's super accurate. His underlying numbers look really good, and yes, it's not a, bona fide number one at the prime of his career, but neither was Diggs, and he did just fine last year with Diggs and a collection of other guys who, would hardly make a lot of other teams starting, trio of receivers. So I'm optimistic that with AJ Brown in whatever condition he is, he's obviously going to be motivated to prove Philly was wrong. And so I'm okay with May and the Patriots being good, but I do think that, yes, it was a lot of the product of their season last year where they ended up.
Wow, we got an AJ Brown apologist on the podcast. Look at that. All right. Next up, we have the Jets. Does Geno Smith last the entire year as the quarterback if he's healthy?
I'm going to say yes, because the only other quarterback they have is Cade Klubnik. Now, I will say my favorite idea for the Jets is that they should go and trade for Anthony Richardson and give Geno Smith a legitimate threat. And listen, you could buy Richardson for cheap. You have the trade history between the Jets and the Colts. I think it's a match, and I like Geno this year though, so I wouldn't be surprised if he kind of stuck it out and finished the season. But that would be my dark horse candidate for who finishes the season as their quarterback.
That's good. I think it's Geno, because I do think they're going to be better than expected. I really do. I think he's going to get them to like a middle of the pack team, and he'll be good enough to keep the job all year.
And then lastly, I was going to say, Lou, is Clay Klubnik, is he a member of the Tragically Hip, or is he a football fan? Dolphins, which wide receiver separates themselves as the true number one on the Dolphins? Which wide receiver separates themselves?
I'll go there. I mean, it's easy to bet on the rookies that you don't know. Malik Washington, I don't want to bet on. I have some weird feeling that it's just going to be Jalen Tolbert. Like he's just going to be the guy there that is whatever. They're all going to have 35 receptions. So is it Tutu Atwell? Is it whatever? Is it that retread? But I don't love any of them. But when I taking them in the last round, that's who I'm taking.
No, they don't have a true number one. This question is, do any of them, who's going to be the number one? There isn't going to be a number one. This is going to be the ugliest wide receiver room in the entire league, bar none.
Wow, Ryan with the big mic drops today. It's very good. So we're going to do a little division redraft and then division dynasty sleeper bust. So I'm going to ask you 4 questions. If you can just tell me what you think, if you can kind of just put them all in one, that'd be great.
Yeah,
so I'm going to give you 4 questions. Here are the 4 questions. Who is your division redraft sleeper, division redraft bust, division dynasty sleeper, and division dynasty bust? Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah. I'll go first. I'm just going to say names, make this quick so we get in our draft. My redraft sleeper, Keon Coleman. I've talked about him a lot here on this podcast. I think they're going to force him the ball early, and I think it's going to just work for him. Redraft bust, AJ Brown. I talked about that earlier. Dynasty sleeper, also talked about earlier. Sadiq would be, a guy I can't get enough of. I think he's going to be tight end 3 in Dynasty. He's tight end 5 for me right now without playing a game. So I can't get enough of him. And then the bust is Achane. I know that's kind of popular right now, but if you can still get Achane type of value, I would probably cash out.
Well, we might have talked about that last year, right around this time, where I was selling Achane and Nico Collins for a guy named Ashton Genty, and you couldn't make that trade today. So for my redraft sleeper, I'm just going to go with Greg Dulcich. He's rising. And I mean, if you're going to pick anyone in the Dolphins offense, I'd just pick him. I also heard, I think it was Levitan today talking about how, quarterback, you're most likely to have TD, touchdown correlation with your tight end in your quarterback. So that's always a good pairing. And so if you're looking at getting Malik Willis, I think you really have to get Dulcich. We're in agreement on AJ Brown being the redraft bust. For me, it's just his price is too high. He's getting drafted in the 2nd round right now. I just can't justify that price. Dynasty sleeper is Skylar Bell. I'm not a Keon Coleman guy anymore. I do believe that they have a plan for Bell. So look for him to I think, step into somewhat of a role as the season goes on. And then as a dynasty bust, I'm going to say Omar Cooper Jr. I just think there's going to be there's so many guys. You get buzz about around AD Mitchell. I mean, you have Sadiq there. You have Garrett Wilson. I mean, I just think somebody's going to get squeezed out, and there hasn't been a lot of good reporting on him. So I'm kind of thinking he might be the dynasty bust at this point.
All right. I liked how efficient that was. So maybe we should start doing that more often, guys. So we've got a great draft this week. This is a wedding hype song draft. And no, it's not because of the big Taylor Travis wedding. It's because Louie, you got a big announcement for us.
Yeah. So I know I've just talked about different jobs. I'm just doing everything. I am a man of all trades, but yes, I am my first official. And I'm only shadowing on Friday, so it's not I'm not going to be on the 2s and 3s yet. That's what they say, right? That's what the kids are saying. Or 1s and 2s. It's 1s and 2s. I think it's 1s
the
and 2s,
offbeat
right?
of the 2 and the 3.
I think it's 1s and 2s. That wasn't even intentional. But anyways, I'm learning still, obviously. But I will be at a wedding Friday in my best suit, behind the DJ booth, learning how to touch buttons. So yeah. So but
can I ask a question? What color, what ugly color DJ tie will you be wearing? Is it a pink or like a turquoise?
They said I didn't need to wear a tie, and I didn't want to. They said regularly, like we won't need to wear ties. And so like I was thinking, just because I wanted to wear one, but I was like, I can't like be dressed better than the actual DJ that I'm shadowing. So I'm gonna go a little bit just button down, but I don't know what color. And then
you say dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
He wants to be the groom.
Yeah, I just come in a tux. Same color. All right. Let me do draft order here. We're excited for you.
Can't wait to hear about it. So with that, what is our draft order for the best wedding hype song?
Ryan, you are number 1. Ooh, I am number 2, and Ellie number 3 on the turnaround. So Ryan, what is the number 1 wedding hype song?
It's the shout song. It is the shout song. I'm sorry if it's too Buffalo or cliche, then I'm going to take it. But I mean, it was the first song I thought of when I don't know if you're an anti-shout song at the wedding person. I don't know how you could be, honestly. It's something you just have to play if you're from Buffalo. That's my first pick.
So good. So wait a second. I'm going to real quick thing, but there's this app that they gave me that like I go into, and I can see at each wedding, and especially when I'm going to be the actual DJ, what they have on their playlist, like things that they want to play, must-haves, don't do's, like that, and it's all in the app. It's really cool. But one of their absolute no's is the wobble, and I was like, fuck these people. Like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna fucking play the wobble twice, okay? And I'm gonna lead the dance floor. So fuck you guys and your dumb wedding request. But so they like in the app, it just like says Emily and Justin's wedding, and it's like a regular like stock picture. And I was in the app trying to update my picture on my profile, and I'm such a boomer that I changed the like main picture for their wedding in the app to my headshot. I cannot believe I'm not fired already. Not one day. And these people's like main picture for their wedding in the app was my headshot for like 3 days.
These people are going to have a story for the rest of their lives, but it's going to be that the assistant DJ ruined their wedding.
100% by doing the wobble. And
assistant DJ.
Mine has to be here. I can't imagine that we're gonna have 3 way different teams here. I feel like are with our music taste, but I'm scared of getting this taken. I Want to Dance with Somebody is the one that gets me out and screaming. I gotta have that on my team.
It's a great pick so far, gentlemen. And yes, I have very different musical tastes, but I'm going to take my top 2 right now, both very random. My first one is Spice Girls Wannabe. Ooh. Wow. Baby's first rap, you know what I'm saying? And then another song especially good for the wedding night is Gimme, 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 A Man After Midnight by ABBA. Man, that intro music is so
Oh,
Who
dude.
is she?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh, it's so good.
100%. I had that good. That's really good.
Was that
I
on your
love
list?
that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm mad at these people about the wobble. I don't have the wobble on this high. It might come later, but I am a sucker. And I know a lot of people have these on the do not playlist at weddings, but I am a sucker for a group dance and the Cupid Shuffle. Come on. I could do the Cupid Shuffle all day. I'm always the one that is the one that I could be in the bathroom, just quick shake, and I'm out there and I'm leading the room. I'm leading the room with the Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle, I think if played at the right time, it can hit. So yeah,
Yes.
I'll grant you that. It's got to be you got to be well into the night before that comes on. If you can't lead off with that. But all right, my next pick. It's a song you guys I'm pretty sure would not have drafted at all, but it's going to be my second pick because it's definitely the second greatest wedding song. It's Rasputin. That song, if you ever never heard Rasputin by Boney M. Oh, you got it on there.
Okay.
Listen, I'm
I have
telling you
no
what.
idea what I've never heard the song.
Wait,
You've never heard it?
I've never heard the song.
Oh
wait,
man.
can you go back to the intro?
I
Wait,
I
go back to
imagine-
the intro.
Yeah,
And
hold
then-
on.
and then
I
think of-
imagine
think of
somebody. This is like a
Ryan-
polka song.
Wait, think of Ryan Irish dancing drunk to this.
No, it's not a polka song. Listen, this is
Ryan Irish dancing just with a top hat.
That's what I
Oh
see.
my God, so
Love
good.
it. Ryan,
you
please.
guys are disparaging the name of Boney M. Why don't you do some research?
Is
Dude,
this-
never heard of that ever, and I don't
is
think I've ever heard
a
it at a wedding ever.
Banger of a song. I swear,
Dude.
if you play that song, I mean,
well, you go to
it's
successful
so good.
marriages. Louis and I are just like,
we could stop the draft right now. It's not getting better than that. I'm gonna go. All right. So
I'm gonna make up another artist that no one's ever heard of.
no, I'm gonna go. So I don't know. I could just go. I mean, there's so many like classic ones that like, all right, if you hear it, but like I'm thinking about songs that like if I hear it, I'm gonna get pumped up. I'm talking Sandstorm by Darude, baby. Like
Oh,
let's
that's
go.
good.
If
That's
you
good.
hear that song on the dance floor, yeah.
I don't even need to play it.
It's
I'll just
so
do
good.
it.
Like that's also a really good group dance song. I feel like you just get people like in the middle at the end there, and they're just like,
It's the one you flip the
Yes.
lights off. Everybody
Oh,
gets
yeah.
the glow sticks and
It's
just
so good.
fucking
It's-
yes.
I
Wedding
mean-
raves? Are you kidding me? Let's go. I love it. No, I'm in.
All
That
three of
was a
my
good one.
songs are definite yeses in your playlist for this Friday wedding. I'm telling you.
No, the second one was horrible, but you definitely went and redeemed yourself, and that was really good.
Take a poll. You'll
no.
see people, they know Rasputin. It's
I
literally about
never-
this Russian guy that just
Dude,
slept with a bunch of
I'm a
women.
professional
You
DJ,
would
and
love
I have
this.
never heard of it. So
Oh, yeah.
Here's-
Well,
here's my
we're
next
talking about
pick.
the 2s and 3s here, Mr. DJ.
here's my next pick. It's turned down for what? When you hear this intro at a wedding, you go nuts. Come on, that's
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
so
Yeah.
good. Who doesn't? That's the best. Turn down for
Then
what?
you get the strobe light going as you see people
Yes.
dancing. Fuck
And then
yeah.
you bring the lights back out, shut the lights off again.
But then that's the song where always that one people with like dirty feet take their shoes off and they're just like barefoot on the dance floor and you're like, oh.
No, that's for Rasputin. That was the song that I picked. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah, that was. they need to get their shillelagh real quick, and then they go out there and jam.
By the way, I'm just moving this way so it doesn't look like I'm naked because like under the sign, I look very nude. I look very.
Why are our viewers jumping? This
Oh,
is-
yeah. I was like, oh, no. All right, that was those are very very good songs. I love a good. I got to put my boys on this again. I'm a believer of footloose weddings where you dancing is
Yes.
prohibited. It's prohibited. No dancing allowed.
Oh.
And that's why we're going with Wonderwall Oasis. Can't dance.
Perfect. That's so good. But I legit thought you were talking about Footloose.
No, that's a good song.
I was like, yes, and I was about to play Footloose, but no, Wonderwall. That's a very good callback.
I love
you gotta
it.
You gotta go, my
Perfect.
boys. You gotta go.
Perfect. So
There
good.
you go. And then with the we're gonna go what I think is a very romantic song, and this is when you take your someone that you want to have a smooch with on the dance floor. Harvest Moon.
Oh, okay. Harvest Moon's a good one. It's not a hype song though. We're doing hype
No,
songs.
if you want to hype up for
yeah. Actually, yep.
Go
no
Harvest
further.
Moon is foreplay.
Go no further. I totally agree. I'm on
Okay.
your side. My next one is It's Tricky.
Oh, okay.
How does that not get you going? That song is amazing because that's like, I mean, I know a lot of these songs are older, but I mean, that's like
All of them.
dance music for it's only a wedding. Like that song has only been played at weddings for 15 years now. Like it's not like it's getting radio play. It has only been played at every wedding in the world for the past 15 years.
Yeah, that's a good
Right?
observation.
Where else do you hear it? No one's sitting at home and it's like, you know what I need to hear right now? It's Tricky. But when you hear that shit at a wedding, you go nuts. Ride for two.
Oh, is it? Are we doing 6?
Oh, can you guys do it? Or we can do it quick,
yeah,
or do you want to go for it?
yeah.
All right,
Sure.
go.
All right, I'm gonna go Fireball by Pitbull. I have
Fireball's
to have
great.
a Pitbull song in there, and my daughters also love the song, and so I listen to it all the time, and I don't hate it. So that's gonna be my next pick, and then I'm gonna go with Party in the USA. Miley Cyrus.
Okay, Miley.
It's just a song that a lot of people can sing. You know, it's
Yep.
just like a.
I'm all about a sing along.
Yeah.
That's all I've thought about this whole week about if I get a chance to play songs I want to play on Friday, it's like it's gonna be like Lean on Me. Like
Yeah.
I just want songs that everybody will sing together. My next one is Shut Up and Dance. I think that's one that usually Jesus, man, that was
That's a
that
bad
was
song.
really good.
Objectively.
How do you not love this? How do you not love that?
Because if I like literally when this is played at any sporting event, I get so because if somebody said shut up and I'd be like, you're not telling me what to do. Like
it is a little old school, like,
rage.
Hey bitch, shut up and dance with me. I didn't even think think like that. That's funny.
Like there's no consent.
No consent. No
At
consent at all.
And the song just sucks. I mean, it's just a bad song.
We'll take the wobble over shut up and dance.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's it's always like people always like. Oh
man, you're making me feel really bad about that. I thought it was a good song.
Every cover band does it and they think they're so edgy.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Now this next song, this is for when you maybe have a divorced parent. You've got some people that are recently broken up. Maybe someone's ex is there, and you need that like riled up best friend to come out and dance with you. And it is the great Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way. Because, man, you can scream that song, and it's so good, and it's, like, fun. But it's also about a breakup.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm too busy playing it. What was it? What did you just say it's about?
A breakup.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was like, yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay. I never misinterpreted it as anything else.
And then
that's really good.
And then as I do the job with the great, as a Buffalonian, a cradle Buffalonian, man, I just love singing "Slide" by Goo Goo Dolls. Just give me that, give me a Goo Goo Doll song, and it's just so fun. So Slide.
The band the other night at Bidwell ended with it, and it was incredible. What?
It was, and they also did "Shut Up and Dance with Me."
Did they too? Oh, were you there? You just never say hi. Cool
hear it
things
in my backyard.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's right there.
And I play Ryan's Rasputin song
to drown him out.
If you guys take 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go listen to that song, your ears will thank you. It is so fucking good.
Well, you got me really nervous after hating my last pick, but I need to end with Bruno Mars, so I'm gonna go with Uptown Funk. No one makes me dance as much as Bruno does. All around the board. You giving me that face does not make me feel any different about Bruno Mars. Handsome, good dancer, good singer, good beats. I'm with him. Uptown Funk, gonna give it to you. And then the shoulder's gonna give it to you a little bit. Look at the shoulder. Oh yeah, shoulder comes out.
Well, perhaps in fitting fashion, often used as the last song of the wedding night. Don't Stop Believin'.
Yes.
I feel
Good
like is
one.
often a closing song. It's not the one that Allie was thinking of.
Okay, yeah.
But
I was so excited.
yeah. So I mean, it's just it's a good song. Before it got overly popular, I think it was better. Obviously some honorable mentions here we got to get through.
Yeah.
Low by Flow Rider, obviously great song. I was gonna consider picking a Goo Goo Dolls song, but you picked Slides, but Better Days was on there for me too.
Iris is great.
And yep. In the Club by 50 Cent, also is classic. And
Can you say that again? You can make that pick one more time.
I said it as quickly as possible to get right through that. And then Africa by Toto, another really
Africa's
good,
really good
anthem song. Yeah.
Africa's good. I like anytime Shakira comes on. Like Hips Don't Lie. There
Zootopia,
is,
that song, that Zootopia song she does.
Yes.
Yep,
There's
that's what he means.
Yep. The Danza Kuduro or whatever that. Yo, hold on. I love this. You don't know what this is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that song.
That sounds
that
like
gives me a-
something that a guy on 90 Day Fiance is trying to make it in the music industry. It's
No,
like,
you know what I really this is my favorite thing in the world at a wedding is any kind of Latin music or that type of music because I can salsa and a white boy salsa, hot as hell, So I usually get the dance floor with something like that, but
I feel
there's
like
not a lot.
white boy salsa would usually be described as like bland or like, missing ingredients, missing seasoning.
White boy salsa, you didn't use enough seasoning.
I like that you could have picked Bad Bunny for anything. You're like, nah, I'm not gonna give him one. Those are fun. So I like a good. I was gonna say Kendrick Lamar DNA. I love a good Beastie Boy. That's also good. Sabotage kind of gets. No one's gonna dance to it, but man, I love that song. Modern Love, David Bowie, Bruce Springsteen. I'm on Fire. I think it's very sexy. Yeah, there's tons. Love it. We're so excited for you, Louie. I'm glad you have like now another. You're entering the gig economy world, so please find some very ugly tie to wear. Take a picture.
Will do.
And best of luck. So yeah, next week we got a music edition. We got to hear what Louie did for Love and Weddings, and Tragically Hip fans, stay tuned. We got a lot. So thank you everyone for